I'm so glad you wanted to meet up. Yeah. Yeah, well, I will try my best to do your makeup. As you know, I am not the best at makeup. I don't really know how to do a lot of things, but thank you for letting me practice. Yeah, well, we can choose what type of look, I guess, to go for. I have everything set out in different areas. So I have lots of eyeshadows, then I have highlighters, concealer, lipstick, blush and bronzer, and all that type of stuff. But I wanted to ask you before starting, would you be interested in wearing a little less makeup than usual? I only ask because, personally, for me, I usually, on an everyday, like now, I would just wear concealer under my eyes and like a bit on my nose because it's quite red, and then mascara, eyebrows, and a bit of sparkly highlight because I think it looks very pretty. But I think that obviously wearing a lot of makeup is not a bad thing whatsoever. I think people who do can be very creative, and I understand that a lot of times it is due to having like a lacking confidence, and I totally get why, honestly. But personally, I think that if today, instead of us putting a full face of foundation on you, we just put concealer maybe under your eyes and maybe on some redder areas, and any spots that you have. Or if you don't feel confident enough to do that, which is fine, don't worry. I do actually have, if I can find it, I have a powder foundation. If I am ever going to wear any foundation, I don't know if it really, I mean it is foundation. I just use a powder foundation and just use a bit over my face just to cover up some redness, or so would you be interested in that? Yeah, I think it might help your confidence a bit, because I think just covering up the areas you're not quite happy with, instead of everything, might show that you don't have that many things to worry about. Okay, so I know you're going out for a meal, but I'm wondering what type of look I guess you're going for. I'll actually show you all the eyeshadows I have because I think it's best to work around eyeshadows. So, first of all, I have this Magnifies shadow, and it's by Rimmel London, and it's got lots of neutral shades. There is a lot more shimmer shades than matte shades, which I know, well, I think isn't always the best, but these are the colours, and I think they're quite pretty. This is actually my sister's because I only have two eyeshadow palettes. I also have this, which is a Bare Minerals palette. It's like a Christmassy palette, and this one has both eyeshadow and bronzer and blusher, and I think it does have highlight in it. See, there's the two blushes. There's one that's kind of a plum colour, and this one's more of a summery peachy colour. This looks like a highlight, yeah, like a peachy highlight, and this is quite a rich, I guess, bronzer. It's kind of not a deep colour, I guess. so I'm not sure. Then if I can put this back, there are some eyeshadows. I don't really wear eyeshadow much, mainly because I feel weird wearing makeup. Not, I guess I just feel sometimes like I'm so shocked at how different it can make me look in some cases. But the other day I actually used these. So there is oh, wrong way actually. I think these three colours go together. There is a kind of creamy purpley white colour. Then there's a shimmery purple, and then there's a dark plummy, no, I'd say more of a deep purple, but it's purple. And then there's a shimmery, like dark browny purple colour. And then on the top there's a natural, like creamy cream colour. Then there's this really nice gold. As you can see, it's very bright and shimmery. Then there's this brown, and then there is another brown, but it's a little bit shimmery. So I'm not putting that. There we go. So that's another palette. Then I have, this is just an odd shade that I got. I got it from Colourpop. I went on, if it's gonna show, I went on the website and I saw this colour, and it's a very white gold colour. It's very pretty and shimmery, and I think it's just an eyeshadow, just a glittery shade, but if you like that, we can use that with something. This is something else I got from Colourpop as well. It's really shiny. I think it's what, holographic. And I'll show you on my hand if it shows up. There we go. It's very, very bright. It goes, I'm pretty sure, I'm not an expert in holographic stuff or iridescent or whatever the words are, but it goes from like a purple to a green, mainly like a purple, green and blue. In some lights it goes different colours, but I think it's a supernova shadow, so I'm not quite sure what that means, but it's very bright. So if we wanted to go for something really bright, then we could do that. I also have a eyeshadow primer, so we can use that. I never do. Let's just keep that. Then I have this, it's another Bare Minerals Be Beautiful, and this is mine. Oh, it's got a piece of paper in, which has kind of looks that you can do if you're not too good at makeup, so it's perfect for me. And then it has all these shadows. Well, these ones are all shadows, and I think these go together, and these three go together. And then there's two blushes, and a bronzer type. What do they call it? Bronzer. And it says finishing shadow, so I'm not sure what that one is used for. I've never actually used it. And then the last palette is this huge Morphe palette. It's my sister's again, and if I can open it, it's very, very pretty. I think it's quite autumnal. I think it can match any skin tone really, but I definitely think also show you the highlighters I've got, because if you decide to go for a very when I was talking about this kind of a very shimmery, very not natural, I guess, look, I have also these two highlights. Let me just unfasten them. So they are like they're not powder highlights, I guess. I don't know if you can see, but I think this is what you call iridescent. But if I go like this, and I'll show on my hand, it's not showing up. But basically, in the one side, it looks gold and silver, but then when it hits the light in a certain way, it turns purple, which you can't see, but that's okay. And then I have one that is very similar, but in this case, when it's not quite hitting the light, it looks like a rose gold colour, and then when it hits the light, it looks very pink. Let's see if this one will show up. No. But again, if you want to go for a less natural look, we can use those. And then I have two silver highlights. These are mine because I have very pale skin and very cool undertones. I feel like silver matches me more than gold. That's why all the jewellery I have is silver. So this one is very light, and I use this one. This is the one I use like every day, I guess. And then I have this one from, I think it's called Kiko. Kiko, yeah, it's quite a cute name. And this one is a bit more gold, a bit more cream, I guess. It's very pretty though. Then I have some of my sisters which I've borrowed, because she's very into makeup and she's a lot better at it. I feel like I've got glitter everywhere. This is a Mary Luminizer. I think it's quite popular, but I'm not sure if I can actually open it. It's a very good highlight when she's wearing it. Sometimes it looks like a mirror. It's more gold because she has more, seems to have gone dark, more warm undertones. She's quite naturally tanned. And then these can be both eyeshadows and highlights. So this is quite messy, but it's obviously very, very gold. And I don't know if this one's actually the same. No, they're not the same, but they look very similar. So this is another gold. I wonder if this will show up now. Yeah, obviously you've seen some of the blushes and bronzers, but I do have 2 extra ones. I have a Colourpop one, which is what I use if I ever want to make myself look less like a ghost. It's a cooler brown, I would say, than a lot of them. And then I have another blusher. It's got its own little brush, and it's quite pinky. So we should now decide, after much looking at stuff, what type of look you want to go for. What palette? So you can use multiple palettes and everything. But first, your skin is clean, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So first, even though your skin is clean, I do want to cleanse it, just to, make sure it's extra clean. It is a cucumber herbal alcohol-free toner for all skin types, particularly dry or sensitive skin. And I know you have quite sensitive skin like me, so is it okay if I do this for you? Yeah? Okay. So, the Morphe palette, yeah, of course. My sister uses it every day, so I think it must be pretty good. Yeah, the only reason I guess I don't wear a lot of makeup is because I don't feel the worst when I'm wearing just a small amount. Plus, I'm very lazy. I could not be bothered to spend hours on my makeup. I really admire girls who do because they look incredible, but I am just too lazy for that. Yeah. So I have, first of all, I think we will put some cream on, some moisturiser. It's got a bit of SPF in, which is good. And then we can put some concealer. We'll put some, let's see, we'll put some maybe under your eyes. You're lucky your dark circles are nowhere near as bad as mine. And then we will put some, I think you have a bit of redness on your nose, and maybe a bit here. Yeah, I get quite red in this area, so I always have to put concealer on there, but don't have to. In the summer, I usually end up just doing very, very light eyebrows and mascara because I feel like if I'm wearing concealer in the summer, I feel like it's melting into my face. But obviously now I can wear it all the time. So let's get some cream. In fact, I think I will wipe off, if I can, all the makeup I've put on the back of my hand. It seems to have spread out and gone very glittery. I've got any on my hand. I do have clean hands, by the way. I did wash them before you came. So, we will start with some, it's Nivea. I always use Nivea. Some anti-wrinkle plus energy day cream, SPF 15. I wear SPF 50 every single time I go out. I'm naturally very pale anyway, but I don't think that helps. But I'm mainly doing it to protect my skin from wrinkles and stuff like that. So, but you won't be out for long today, so we'll just put this on. soak in, and then concealer. The order I do it in, I don't know if this is right. I do concealer, let it set for a minute, maybe do my eyebrows then, although I don't know if that's how most people do it. Then I put like a bit of powder under my eye just to set it, and then mascara, but obviously, and then highlight, but obviously we're doing a bit more makeup, so we'll work around that. Okay, so now let's just let that soak in for a minute. I have two concealers. One of them is a very new one, which I have been trying out because I've heard it's very good. And the other one I have been using for probably 2 years, and I really like it. The only problem is the lightest colour is still a bit orange for me. So you can choose. This one is the one I've been using for years. It's by something in French. But it's called Radiance Reveal Concealer. Corrects, illuminates, 24-hour hydration. And I like the applicator on this one actually, because you can just put it on the back of your hand, and then personally, people who really like makeup are gonna hate me now. Personally, I use my fingers. I use my index finger because I just use like a bit of concealer under my eye and on my nose and areas. I used to have a beauty blender, but I felt like it took away half the product onto the beauty blender. So now I just use this. My hands are always clean though. So this is what I use most days. And then there's this one. This is it Rimmel? Maybelline. It's Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer, and is it Goji Berries and Aloe something, and this is the lightest shade, and for once it was actually a bit too light and I look very ghostly. The only thing I actually don't like about the concealer is the applicator. I feel like it's a bit unhygienic because you can't really wash it properly. So it's just got product stuck in there all the time. But I've tried to clean it in the couple of times I've used it, but it is quite hard. But it doesn't matter because I've only used it a couple of times. But you can use one of them, or we can use a mixture of both. That's what I've been doing the past couple of days. I think the further it gets to winter, I'll probably just be using this one because I am so pale. So, which one do you think you will prefer? This one? Okay. Have you used it before? Yeah. Well, it's quite cheap, and you have to do that, and it goes up into the thing. So I'm just gonna do it under your eyes, a bit on your nose and around this area because you're a bit red there. You have a couple of spots on your forehead, but that's okay. We'll just cover them up a bit. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone gets spots. Yeah, and we'll put a bit on your chin as well because that seems a bit red. And if you have any red patches, like I get red on my cheek quite a lot, it's actually the reason I don't wear any bronzer or blusher, because I feel like I get kind of red. So I feel like it's natural. I don't need any extra. So, well, yeah, I probably would buy high-end makeup, I guess, if I either one, had a lot of money, or two, wore it more often. I think the problem is a lot of the makeup I probably keep way past when I should. Yikes. Like I've the red, this apparently I should only keep it 12 months. I actually figured this out. I know this is so bad, but I only realised a few months ago that the little tub on it with a number inside of months or years is how long you should keep your makeup or any, I guess, beauty product like creams and stuff. I didn't realise that was how long you were supposed to keep them for. I've probably had that one 2 years. My sister's actually using it right now because she uses makeup like on a daily basis, and I just don't use anything enough to justify buying expensive stuff. It usually takes me 6 months to use a concealer up. I've had actually the Colourpop stuff I've only recently bought. I know. Well, it's really cheap, but it didn't end up being that cheap because I had to pay for shipping, which was fine, but I also had to pay customs because it's from LA, I think, and obviously I had to pay, and I think I paid £17 customs. I was a bit shocked and a bit annoyed, but I really like the stuff. I guess the highlight like every time I go out, so I guess I'll be using that a lot. So now let's just spread this out. I always use this finger, the don't know what it's called, but it is the softest finger. So and I always as well, these are like the only things I know. I always, when I'm spreading out my concealer, I tap it, because you don't want to drag under your eyes because it's very sensitive, and especially for me, the skin there is very, very thin. So it is a good idea to be careful with that area, but I do it with every place. So what would you do next with your makeup? Yeah? Okay. There we go. I think what you're supposed to do is let it dry for a bit, because otherwise if you put powder on, it can go a bit. Okay, so have you decided whether you want to use just powder in the areas where I've put concealer and stuff, or if you want to just wear like some powder foundation? Yeah, that's great. Very brave. So, how about just now we do maybe a bit of bronzer? use it for nothing. And then this one is eyeshadow again, but I use this one to first put my highlight on. So the rest of them are my sister's. They're very clean. I clean them. Or we could use, I think these might actually look a bit better. These, like, what's it called? Golden Gate Matte. And the Fox, is it Fox or Fox? Tan Matte. I think these are a little bit darker and it won't take away anything from anywhere else on your face. Yeah? Okay, okay. So, what brush do I use? I can use this one for the bronzer. So it's a Bare Minerals brush. They're quite rough. They're not really soft. They are maybe a couple years old though. But the rest of the brushes I'll use will be quite soft. So there we go. So you usually do full contour. So would you like to do maybe some, I think, forehead, nose and jawline is what you do, yeah? Okay, so would you like to do that, or do you just want to stick with your cheeks? A bit on your forehead and your jaw, okay. Okay, there we go. And the other side. Yeah. There we go. And on your forehead. I should probably do contour on my forehead because I have such a huge forehead. But I don't know if I've never done it on myself properly, so I would not know how it looks. There we go. And on the jawline, we just tilt your head. Yeah. Okay, thank you. There we go. And on the other side. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Okay, so now on to blush. I think we will use this brush. I think that might be okay. I could be wrong. I hope this turns out okay. So, we're going to use the Golden Gate Matte. There we go. There we go. I'm not going to use too much, we just want to add a bit of colour because, again, you're not wearing foundation, so you don't need loads. There we go. Sorry, excuse me. There we go. That's the only places you put blush, right? Okay. So now we can move on to eyeshadow. I have a few brushes. I know that some of them have different purposes. I'm not going to use just these ones. using this colour at some point. But obviously it's completely up to you. You can either go with a very neutral brown look, like a very super neutral, or we can go with more colourful like purples, or we could have a mixture of both. Yeah, so which colours do you think? Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, because that one is quite... Yeah. Okay, so we will use this one as a bit of a light base. Then we will darken it up with this purple. Yeah, okay. Oh no, this one. Yeah. Well, we can use any and then put the gold in. Okay. What was this? More of a bronze gold. And then like a gold. So we can use any of those. Oh. Okay, so that one. Oh, you wanted to use a shimmer as well. Okay, so this one right here, this one, and this one. Okay. So I'll first start with this brush on. So, oh, okay. So this one, and this one. Right, that's perfect. Don't worry. So just put that down over here, and we'll start blending a bit of colour. Yeah, well, you know more than me. So you're looking forward to your meal? Yeah, I get what you mean. I always stress out before going out to eat because I get full very easily. I'd prefer to have like 10 tiny meals during the day than one big one. Well, no, 3 big ones. Breakfast is definitely my favourite. I end up eating a ridiculous amount of breakfast, and then I'm too full for lunch, and then tea is my favourite after breakfast. Yeah. So what did you do for bonfire night? Alright. Yeah, I know. I actually didn't go out on the Saturday this year, which is what we usually do. Just like a big organised bonfire and fireworks display, because my sister came back from Australia. She is living there. I think she'll probably be living there forever, to be honest. She's been living there for, I think, 2 or 3 years now. Yeah, I know. Well, I think I told you a few years ago that she saved up lots of money from years of working, and she went to America, and she travelled all of America in like a year. And then, okay, I'm just going to move on to dark one. There we go. And she enjoyed it, but then she went to Australia and did the same type of thing, and she really enjoyed that as well. Personally, I think Australia is quite terrifying. There are so many little bugs and big bugs. It would terrify me, but she's a lot braver. And she met her current boyfriend. I don't know if... Yeah, boyfriend, definitely boyfriend. There, and they live together, and they have some cats. And she came back last year around Christmas, New Year's time, but this year she came back for her birthday. So we went to somewhere. It was like a little didn't mind too much. Yeah, I used to love sparklers when I was little. I still kind of do though. Yeah. Well, I think the problem is that you go to these big displays that, you know, communities do together, and they have these incredibly huge fireworks that are really, really cool. And then you decide to do one at your own house, and it's kind of pathetic. Okay, so now I'm just going to use this little brush to blend it out a little bit more, and then we will pack on the gold. So I'm assuming because we're doing like kind of all gold here, you want gold highlight, right? Yeah. There we go. That's fine, don't worry. I think I'll match your skin tone very nicely. There we go. So we will use I think this brush. Yep. Because I think it'll just work well with making sure there's a lot of colour in there. So which one do you want to use? The more, it looks kind of rose gold now, more bronzy one, or the gold one? Okay, that's fine. Oh wow, this is right. There we go. There we go. There. I think that's it then. Wow, that is very gold. So, I think we're done with eyeshadow now. I feel like that was quite quick in comparison to a lot of the things I've done so far. So, let's clean off this brush on my hand. That is very gold. And we'll put it over here. Because I'm making a mess. And we will do some highlight now. I used to just use this brush for highlighting. It's a Kiko brush, yeah. But it didn't show up very well, and part of me plays it to the highlighter I was using wasn't that pigmented, I guess. But then I started using this very small brush to put it on first, and then this one to kind of spread it out, and it works a lot better. So, do you want like a blinding highlight, or just kind of a subtle blinding? Of course. Okay, so let's move that to the side. There we go. So I have the gold ones, or this one, the Merry Luminizer, which is very pretty. We could also, although it's not pure gold, it actually has a few flecks of green in, I think. Until I broke my nail. You can't even see. But this one's very pretty, and it is more gold than silver. So that's on the pile, and then those two are mine. So then you have this one, which is incredibly gold, and this one as well. A mixture, yeah. Okay, so we will start with this one, I guess. I'll clean up the edges of it. There we go. So, where do you want me to put it? Cheeks, which is what I always do, but nose and Cupid's bow. I might do that afterwards then, after the, if you want to put lipstick on, we can put lipstick on. I did have some lip glosses, but I can't really find them. So you can either looks very pretty. And in the corners of your eyes. I won't be spreading the nose highlight or the inner corner highlight, but I'll do this one. In fact, I'll do the Cupid's bow one now. I don't think it'll get too messed up. There we go. And then we'll do a bit of the Merry Luminizer. I'll clean up this. There we go. A little bit more. Yeah, it's very, very bright. A bit on nose, Cupid's bow, and the inner corner of your eye. There we go. Okay, so let's spread that out. Okay, so one thing I've actually completely forgotten is eyebrows. I actually do my eyebrows with eyeshadow. I mainly do it because I've done it for years, like ever since I started filling them in, and I want to do it as naturally as possible. So I feel like if I used one of these pomade type things, and the rest of my makeup is very natural, I feel like I'd look ridiculous. But recently I actually bought this, which is a Colourpop eyebrow pencil. I think I didn't buy one that was too dark, but I think I need to be more light-handed with it, I guess, because every time I've tried it just looks a bit too dark. So I'll do it on yours if you want me to, and I'll try and be as natural as possible. Yeah, okay, great. So there we go. I'm sorry if you can hear, so I'm mowing outside. I think that's what they're doing. There we go. I think that looks okay. That actually looks okay. So now we will brush the eyebrows into place, and then we can finish with mascara and lipstick. So I should probably invest in like a brow gel or something, but I feel like this works okay for now, so I'm just sticking with this little brush. I used to use a mascara one, like an old mascara one, which I cleaned up, so I've definitely improved since then. Okay, yeah, that looks perfect. So, okay, so all I have to do now is the lipstick and mascara. So we can either do, I think this one probably isn't the best one to do because it's a very summery colour, and this one might be a bit too much, but obviously it's completely your choice. And so I think these two are probably the best options. Personally, I'm not sure which one I'd go for, but I think both of these would look really nice with the eyes that we've done. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. So I should probably be using some sort of lip pencil, but unfortunately I don't have one. But I'm sure it'll turn out okay. There we go. And if you want to put on any lip gloss after, I'm sure we can find some. So now we have 3 mascaras. We have this Rimmel London Wonderfully Real mascara. It's not been opened yet. I have never used this one, so I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be like, but we can use that. Or we have the Max Factor Voluptuous False Lash Effect, which is basically very similar to this one. This one is my favourite probably. It's just practically the same but a different brush, and it's called Fusion. They both say false lash effect, but I think this one definitely has more of that. I know that you often wear false lashes, so this one would probably be best, but it's obviously your choice. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there we go. And then on the bottom lash. And on the other side. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. That is so annoying. So that's much better because we've put blusher and bronzer on, I think, and eyeshadow. I think we should just play it safe and put some on. So I won't put too much on. So if you want to do me a favour and close your eyes for me, yeah, I'll cover them up a bit. And there we go. Perfect. So, in my opinion, I think you look very, very nice. Super pretty. If I do say so myself, I think I've done an okay job, but I've actually left enough time just in case you want to take it all off and you hate it, to take it all off and do it yourself. But obviously you can keep it on, and I don't mind, I won't be offended. I am new to makeup and I just want to get better at it, so that if I ever do want to go out and look super nice, I can just do it. I think I remember a few years ago I did actually go for a phase where I really enjoyed doing makeup. Like after college and stuff, I would add on extra makeup and practice, but I kind of stopped doing that. I'm really sorry, don't know how to do eyeliner at all. I wish I did, but obviously if